There's one moment I keep replaying like film stuck on a frame. You reached across the table, brushed my knuckles, said my name. Not loud, not dramatic, just quiet and sure, like you were reminding me what safe felt like before. The kitchen light was gold, the rain tapped soft on the pane. Your fingers stayed there a second too long, no need to explain. I remember the warmth traveling up my arm like slow sunrise. That was the last time love felt warm in both our eyes. Everything after was polite, careful, thin, but that single touch still lives beneath my skin. The last warm memory is the one I can't let die, the one I keep returning to when the nights get too dry. The last warm memory is all that's left of the fire we knew. I hold it like a candle in a wind that keeps trying to blow it through. The last warm memory is you. After that night, the touches grew shorter, more planned. Your hand would hover, then retreat to your side of the land. We still said I love you, still kissed goodnight, but the warmth had already started its quiet flight. I kept looking for it in every small thing, in the way you still smiled, in the songs we'd sing, but it never came back, not the way it used to feel. The last warm memory is the wound that still heals. I don't blame you for cooling, for needing to go. I just wish I'd known it was the last time I'd know. The last warm memory is the one I can't let die, the one I keep returning to when the nights get too dry. The last warm memory is all that's left of the fire we knew. I hold it like a candle in a wind that keeps trying to blow it through. The last warm memory is you, still reaching for me too. Sometimes I sit in the kitchen when the house is asleep, close my eyes and wait for that feeling to creep back into my fingers, back into my chest. The memory of warmth before the rest. I don't ask for more, I don't beg for return. I just let the last one thing continue to burn quietly, faithfully, long after you've turned away. The last warm memory is the only thing that still feels like home. Even when the house is cold house is quiet now in a way it never was before. No low hum of your laugh behind the bedroom door. No half-finished sentence hanging in the air. Just the kind of silence that knows exactly what used to be there. I still catch myself starting to answer you out loud. Still pause mid-sentence like you're in the crowd. The TV drones on the clock ticks the same, but nothing fills the space where your voice used to claim. I used to think I'd get used to the absence of sound, but the quiet only makes your echo more profound. Still missing your voice, the way you wrapped around my name like warm light. Still missing your voice, the one that made ordinary moments feel right. Still missing your voice, in every empty second, in every breath I take. Still missing your voice, and the silence won't let it fade. I play old voice notes when the night gets too still. Hear you say I'm home like it's something real. Your cadence, your laugh, your sleepy goodnight, they live in my phone, but they don't feel right. I talk to the mirror sometimes, practice your tone. Try to keep the sound of you from turning to stone, but my voice cracks every time I say your name. Still missing your voice, and it never feels the same. I thought missing would soften, turn to background noise, but it sharpened instead, became your voice. Still missing your voice, the way you wrapped around my name like warm light. Still missing your voice, the one that made ordinary moments feel right. Still missing your voice, in every empty second, in every breath I take. Still missing your voice, and the silence won't let it fade. I don't wanna forget the way you said my name, the little lift at the end, the way it changed. I keep every recording, every little trace, because losing your voice would be losing your face. I still close my eyes and wait for the sound of you calling me back when the world spins down. Still missing your voice, and I'm not sure I ever want to stop name. I loved you softly, like moonlight on still water, never loud enough to wake the neighbors, never bright enough to burn the dark away, just quiet enough to stay. I held you the way dawn holds the night, careful, patient, never asking for the light. I whispered your name like a secret prayer, afraid if I said it louder, you'd disappear. I thought gentle love would be the safest kind, didn't know soft could still leave someone blind. I loved you softly till the softness turned into ache, till every tender moment started to break, till soft became the hurt. I loved you through the silences you left behind, through the nights you came home but stayed in your mind. I loved you when your I'm fine sounded thin, when your hand in mine felt polite instead of kin. I kept the volume low, kept the lights turned down, kept believing gentle love would never drown. I held you calmly even when you pulled away, loved you softly right up to the day I thought if I stayed just me loving softly until the soft finally broke me. I loved you softly until it hurt, till the stillness became a louder curse, until every tender thing I gave you turned sharp, until the quietest love left the deepest scar. I loved you softly until it hurt, and I'm still learning how to love what I know to survive. I loved you softly until it hurt, and the soft never warmed me. You loved me for a moment, like sunlight touches glass, bright, sudden gone. I stood in that glow thinking it was dawn, believing the warmth would last till the day was done. Your hand found mine like it had always belonged. Your eyes held mine like they'd never move on. For a heartbeat, for a breath, for one perfect frame, you loved me, and I thought it was the same. I didn't know yet that moments aren't promises, that light can kiss you and still leave you in darkness. You loved me for a moment, and I loved you forever in that single flash. You gave me a lifetime in the space of one glance, then took it back before I could even ask. You loved me for a moment, and I'm still carrying the weight of that spark, still trying to breathe life into a flame that was only ever a moment in the dark. I keep replaying that second like film stuck on a frame. Your smile, your sigh, the way you said my name. I built whole futures from the way you leaned in, from the brief second you let the real you begin. Now the house is quiet, the light has moved on, but I still sit here waiting for the moment to return. I still whisper I love you to the empty room, because even a moment was enough to ruin me for anyone new. I should have known love, that chair you sat in still faces the same window. Same slant of light, same dust on the cushion. I walk past it every morning like it's just furniture. But my chest remembers it used to be yours. The coffee maker hums the way it did when you woke. I still measure 2 scoops out of habit, then choke on the second cup that sits cooling beside the sink. I still feel your absence, and it still makes me blink. I thought absence would shrink with time. Instead it learned how to live inside this rhyme. I still feel your absence, like a missing limb that hurts when it rains, like silence wearing your favorite sweater, like every run still expecting you to explain. I still feel your absence in the shape of the space between my arms, in the way the quiet knows exactly how to do you harm. I still feel your absence, and it still feels like you're here. Your toothbrush is gone, but the holder stays. Empty plastic ring where your color used to stay. I keep the same side of the bed cool and neat. Still sleep curled small so your side can breathe. The street outside sounds exactly the same. Same cars, same wind, same children's names. But every familiar noise has a hole in the middle, where your voice used to fit like a perfect riddle. At cost to think missing someone would get quieter, but absence just learned how to speak louder. I still feel your absence, like a missing legs when it rains, like silence wearing your favorite sweater, like every room still expecting you to explain. I still feel your absence in the shape of a space between my arms, in the way the quiet knows exactly how to do you harm. I still feel your absence, and it still feels like you're here. I don't wait for you to learn not to hope. I just let the exit sit beside me like an old coat. Sometimes I speak to it when no one's around. Ask if you ever feel the same hollow sound. It never answers, it just stays, like you taught it to behave. I still feel your absence, even after the years, even after the rain. Every breath I take is still shaped like your name. Every quiet moment still carries your frame. I still feel your absence, and maybe that's the truest thing I've known, that love can leave, and the missing can still feel like home. I still feel your absence, and the empty still knows how to hold me. We lit up fast, like paper to a match. all heat and hunger, no room for the catch. Your fingers trace promises across my skin. We thought forever was how love begins, but forever is heavy and we were too light. We danced through the nights, never thinking of flight. Then one morning the spark felt a little less bright. Love didn't stay long. It just slipped out of sight. No fight to remember, no final cruel line, just the slow realization we were running out of time. Love didn't stay long, came like summer, left like a winter song. It kissed me once, then forgot my name, left me standing in the doorway with the blame. Love didn't stay long, it took the warmth and left the chill behind. Love didn't stay long, and I'm still here trying to remember what it felt like when it was mine. The coffee cup you used still sits on the shelf. I wash it every morning, talk to it like myself. Your sweater in the drawer still carries your shape. I hold it sometimes when the loneliness escapes. We didn't explode, we didn't tear apart, we just quietly drifted till we lost the heart. One day you smiled polite, said I need some air. Love didn't stay long, it was never prepared. I kept waiting for the moment it would hurt out loud. Instead it just faded, soft and proud. Love didn't stay long, came like summer, left like winter song. It kissed me once, then forgot my name, left me standing in the doorway with the blame. Love didn't stay long, it took the warmth and left the chill behind. Love didn't stay long, and I'm still here trying to remember what it felt like. Maybe love was never meant to last the years. Maybe it was only borrowed, full of fears. But I would have kept it forever if I could, even if it meant learning how to be misunderstood. It never learned how to stay. Love didn't stay long, soft and final. No one heard it leave. Every heartbeat echoes the moment it was gone. Every tear falls in the same quiet grief. Love didn't stay long. It took you gently, left me here to stay. Love didn't stay long, and I'm still waiting for the day it comes back the same way. Love didn't stay long, and I'm still here, learning how to live in the quiet you made. We used to speak in full paragraphs at 2 a.m. Words spilling over each other like they couldn't wait their turn. Now the same room holds the same two bodies, but the sentences have learned how to die before they're born. You still say goodnight, I still say goodnight, and between the two goodnights a whole language quietly died. No one threw anything, no one raised a voice. We just let the silence grow until it had no choice but to become the only thing left speaking. When love became quiet, it didn't leave with a bang or a scream. It just stopped answering, stopped finishing the dream. When love became quiet, the silence learned how to wear your face. When love became quiet, I still hear the absence in every space. The kitchen light still hums the same low tune, but the conversations we used to have over tea now sit untouched beside the cooling spoon. We became experts at small talk, at how was your day, and I'm fine, at looking away. I still cook enough for two, you still eat enough for one. We sit across from each other like polite strangers who once knew how to come undone. We didn't fight our way out, we didn't cry our way through. We just let the volume drop until love forgot how to speak to you. When love became quiet, in every space. I used to think the worst endings came with noise, with broken voice and broken voice. But the worst endings come soft, like fog rolling over the coast. No one sees it arrive, no one sees it leave. You just wake up one morning and realize love has learned how to breathe without you. When love became quiet, I didn't know how to be loud enough for two. When love became quiet, I kept speaking, hoping the echo would reach you. When love became quiet, the silence answered in your voice, saying nothing at all. Love became quiet, and the quiet became everything we have left. The clock stopped counting hours that matter. Now it just ticks like a heartbeat gone flat. I keep the same side of the bed untouched, still leave your pillow fluff, still expect your touch. The porch light burns every night at 8. Same amber glow I left on when you said late. I don't cry when the silence gets thick, I just sit here breathing it in, slow, sick. I tell myself one more minute, one more breath, maybe the quiet will finally confess that you're coming back, that the door will creak, but the silence just smiles and refuses to speak. Still waiting in silence for a sound that stopped making sense, still holding the space where your shadow once lived, still listening for footsteps that never commence, still waiting in silence, even though the clock has already lied, still waiting in silence for a goodbye that already died. I still set 2 mugs out when I make tea. One stays empty, one stays next to me. I talk to the steam like it might carry your voice. Ask if you're happy, ask if you had a choice. The to think silence was the space between words. Now I know it's the grave where the last promise was buried. Still waiting in silence for a sound that stopped making sense. Still holding the space where your shadow once lived. Still listening for footsteps that never commenced. Still waiting in silence, even though the clock has already lied. Still waiting in silence for a goodbye. Maybe you're out there breathing easier. Maybe the quiet feels lighter where you are. Maybe you don't hear the way the silence screams. Maybe you're finally free of my dreams. But I'm still here, still breathing your ghost, still waiting for closure that hurts the most. Still waiting in silence for the moment I'll know that waiting was the last way I loved you. So still waiting in silence, even when I know you're never coming home. Still holding the pieces of a love overthrown. Still breathing the quiet where your heartbeat once shone. Still waiting in silence. And maybe that's the truest thing I've ever done. Still waiting in silence. Still waiting in silence. And the quiet still knows your name. I still wear the almost ring you almost gave. It sits in the drawer like a promise half made. You almost asked on that rooftop in July. I almost whispered the words while the city lights sighed. I almost became the one you called home. Almost had your last name carved into stone. We almost made it through the hard parts, the rain. Almost built a life, almost stayed the same. We were so close, the future felt certain. I could taste the I do on the tip of your tongue. But close isn't forever. Almost isn't done. Almost yours forever. Almost had the rest of ours. Almost woke up next to you every morning. Almost called you husband. Almost called you mine. memory. I still keep the playlist from our almost trip, still smile at the photos where we almost kissed. I almost told you everything I kept inside, almost believed you'd choose me for life. You almost stayed when you almost walked out, almost turned around, almost lost the doubt, almost reached for me when I needed it most, almost loved me the way I needed to be loved. I keep replaying the almost like film stuck on a frame, still waiting for the ending that never came. Almost yours forever, almost had the rest of our lives, almost woke up next to you every morning, almost called you husband, almost called you mine, almost yours forever, close enough to break every part of me, almost yours forever. And the almost is the cruelest memory. I don't hate you for stopping short of the vow, I just hate that I spent years believing somehow that almost was close enough to count as love, that almost forever's almost enough. Now I'm learning how to live with the gap, the space where us almost happened, almost snapped. I still carry the almost like a scar on my skin, almost yours forever. And almost is where the hurting begins. Almost yours forever, and I'm still here loving the ghost of that day, still holding the almost like it might stay, still whispering I do to the love that walked away. Almost yours forever, and maybe that's the truest thing I'll ever say. Almost yours forever. I'm still loving the almost that never became. You didn't raise your voice, didn't need to explain. No slam door, no final cruel refrain. You just gathered yourself while I was still asleep, left the key on the counter like a promise you couldn't keep. I woke up reaching for the shape shape of you that wasn't there. The bed's still warm where your body used to share. No note, no message, no last look goodbye. You left me quietly, and the silence learned how to cry. I kept waiting for the sound of your regret, for the moment you'd realize what you left. But the quiet answered faster than you ever did, and I realized the leaving was already finished. You left me quietly, no storm, no thunder, no reason to fight, just the softest retreat into the night, till the space beside me had already grown cold. You left me quietly, and the silence is the loudest thing I've ever known. Your toothbrush vanished from the cup by the sink, the closet half empty, the air starting to shrink. I kept the room ready, kept the lights soft and low, as if any second you might decide to come home. I still say goodnight to the empty right side, still turn the pillow like you're about to arrive. The street light outside still cuts the same pale line across the wall where your silhouette used to shine. I didn't get a last look, didn't get a last line. You just stopped being here, and the silence took its time. You left me quietly, no storm, no thunder, no reason to fight, just the softest retreat into the night, till the space beside me had already grown cold. You left me quietly, and the silence is the loudest thing I've ever known. I don't hate you for leaving the way you did, I just hate that I'll still keep the bed half lit, still leave the porch light on, though no one's coming home. Still talk to the walls like they might bring you back. Your quiet exit was the cruelest kind, because I can't hate you for being kind while you left me behind. You left me quietly, and I'm still listening for the noise you never made, still breathing the silence you carefully laid, still loving the echo of the It comes without warning, soft at first, a single drop on the window, then a quiet burst. I walk the same streets we used to own, and suddenly I'm soaked again. You're in every stone. The pavement remembers the rhythm of your steps, the way you laughed when the sky opened up. Every puddle holds a piece of that day in May, when you looked at me like the rain was just an excuse to stay. I thought memories dried up with time, but yours keeps falling steady like it's mine. Your memory feels like rain, quiet, persistent, never quite a storm. It soaks through every layer I try to keep sane, leaves me standing in the middle of the warm. Your memory feels like rain, dripping slow when the night is too still. Your memory feels like rain, and I'm still here, letting it fall, still getting drenched against my will. I keep the umbrella folded, never raise it high. Let the water run down my face and my eyes. People pass with their hoods up, hurrying by. I stay out here getting soaked, don't know why. Your scent in the wet pavement after dark, your voice in the rhythm of water on bark. Every time the clouds gather, I almost smile, because your memory feels like rain, and for a second it's like you're still mine. I could stay inside forever, lock every door, but the rain would still find me under the floor. Your memory feels like rain, quiet, persistent, never quite a storm. It soaks through every layer I try to keep sane, leaves me standing in the middle of the warm. Your memory feels like rain, dripping slow when the night is too still. Your memory feels like rain, and I'm still here, letting it fall, still getting drenched against my will. Sometimes I stand in the downpour till I'm numb, till my clothes cling cold and my fingers go numb. I tell myself this is how I keep you close, letting your memory fall the way it wants most. No umbrella, no shelter, no running away, just me and the rain, day after day. Your memory feels like rain, and I still let it stay. Your memory feels like rain, gentle enough to hurt, steady enough to stay. Every drop reminds me of the love we used to claim. Every puddle still carries your name. Your memory feels like rain, and I'm still here, still standing, still letting it fall. Your memory feels like rain, and I'm still getting wet every day. There was no crash, no final door slam, no last cruel sentence, no trembling hand. You just stood there for a second too long, then turned away softly like a fading song. Your eyes didn't burn, they just looked tired. Your voice didn't break, it just retired. You said, I think this is it, like reading the weather. Your goodbye felt gentle, and I still can't breathe either. I waited for the storm I could hate or survive, but you gave me kindness, the hardest kind to survive. Your goodbye felt gentle, like a blanket pulled over a still warm bed. No violence, no anger, no reason to fight, just the quietest way to leave someone behind. Your goodbye felt gentle, and that gentleness cut deeper than any blade. Your goodbye felt gentle, and I'm still bleeding from the kindness you gave. You didn't raise your voice, didn't need to explain. You just gathered your things like a soft summer rain. No blame thrown, no fault line drawn. You left me with tenderness instead of scorn. I stood in the doorway, watched your back disappear, felt the room grow colder, but not from fear, from the unbearable softness of your retreat. Your goodbye felt gentle, and it still won't let me sleep. I thought pain had to be loud to be real, but your quiet exit taught me what I could hate something obscene, but you gave me grace. And grace is the cruelest blade, because I can't hate you for the gentle way you walked away. Your goodbye felt gentle, and I'm still trying to forgive the tenderness that made believing so hard to live. Your goodbye felt gentle. Softly, your goodbye felt gentle, and I'm still yearning how to survive a kindness that killed me. We used to talk till the sky turned pink, words tumbling over each other like we couldn't think fast enough to keep up with everything we felt. Then one night the sentences started to melt. You answered with instead of sentences. I asked a question, you gave me silence. I waited for the follow-up that never came, and the quiet between us learned your name. No fight, no tears, no slam phone call, just the slow death of conversation. The moment we both realized we had nothing left to say at all. The night we stopped talking, wasn't loud, wasn't violent, wasn't anything. Just two people used to fill every silence, suddenly choosing to let it win. The night we stopped talking, no one screamed, no one cried, no one ran. We just sat in the quiet and let the ending begin. I still remember the exact second it happened. Your eyes drifted to the TV, your answers flattened. I asked about your day, you said fine, and the word landed like a closed door between our minds. We kept sitting there, phones in our hands, scrolling through lives that weren't ours to share. The space between us grew one unanswered question, why? The night we stopped talking, we both died a little inside. We could have fought, we could have cried, we could have screamed until something broke wide, but instead we chose the polite kind of end where no one's wrong and no one has to pretend. The night we stopped talking wasn't loud, wasn't violent, wasn't anything. begin. Now every silence reminds me of that night. Every unanswered text feels like the same quiet fight. I still catch myself starting sentences in my head, then remember there's no one left. Hear what I said, we didn't end with fireworks or flames. We ended with an averted names. The most heartbreaking thing isn't the way you left, it's that we both stayed and still stopped talking. Instead, we stopped talking that night, and the silence has been talking ever since. We used to fill every corner with sound. Your voice in the hallway, my laugh bouncing around. Now the same walls stand empty and tall, and all that remains is the echo of it all. Your footsteps still echo long after you're gone. Faint fading rhythm of the life we lived on. I walk through the silence, listening for proof, but our love turned to echoes, and echoes don't move. I thought love left traces that time could erase, but it only left whispers in empty space. Our love turned to echoes. It doesn't disappear, it just grows more thin. Every heartbeat catches the ghost of your laugh. Every quiet moment lets the memory in. Our love turned to becomes louder than any scream. Our love turned to echoes. I'm still here, still hearing you in the dream. Still remembers the shape of your side. The pillow keeps secrets you never confide. I lie here at night and wait for the sound of your breath, your whisper, your heart beating down. But the echoes are fading, growing more faint, like footsteps retreating, like love losing paint. I reach for the places your hands used to last. When our love turned to echoes, there's nothing left. I could scream your name till the walls come down, but the echoes would only answer with their own sound. Our love turned to echoes. It doesn't disappear, it just grows more thin. Every heartbeat catches the ghost of your laugh. Every quiet moment lets the memory in. Our love turned to echoes. The silence becomes louder than any scream. Our love turned to echoes. I'm still here, still hearing you in the dream. I used to fear the quiet would swallow me whole. Now I fear the day the echoes lose control. When even the whisper of your name goes still, when the last faint trace of you finally will fade. I don't know who I'll be then without the echo of when we were. Love turned to echoes, soft and cruel, it never truly dies. Every pause is a memory, every rest is a wound, every silence screams you're still mine. Oh, I've turned to echoes. They're all that's left when the love has gone. Our love turned to echoes. I'm still here, still listening to the song we used to sing. Our love turned to echoes, and I'm still hearing the sound of you. The left side of the bed still stays perfectly made. I never crossed the invisible line you drew when you stayed. The pillow keeps its shape like it's waiting for your head, even though the scent of your hair has long been dead. The closet door stays half open, your hanger's still bare. I walk past them slowly, pretending you're still there. The silence sits exactly where you used to sit, the space you left behind. You never learned to forget. I thought emptiness was just temporary air, but it grew roots, grew furniture, grew a chair right where you used to be. The space you left behind is bigger than the room, bigger than the house. It follows me down home. is laid. I still keep your mug on the second shelf. Still pour 2 sugars in, then pour them out myself. The kitchen clock ticks the same slow beat, counting hours since your footsteps retreated. I walk past the mirror, and sometimes I flinch, expecting to see 2 reflections, not just 1 inch of empty air beside me where you used to stand. The space you left behind still reaches for your hand. I could fill it with new people, new laughter, new light, but the space would still know it was shaped for your head. The space you left behind is bigger than the room, bigger than the house. It follows me down hallways, it follows me out. It sits across the table when I eat alone. It sleeps beside me when I'm on my own. The space you left behind is the loudest thing that stayed. The space you left behind is where all the missing is laid. I don't try to fill it anymore, I just let it exist, like a room inside the room that only I can visit. Sometimes I sit in it and let it hold me tight, let it remind me how perfectly you fit before you slipped out of sight. The space you left behind is still exactly your shape and size, still holds the impression of your spine, still waits for the weight of your sigh. The space you left behind is the only place that still feels like home. The space you left behind is where I'm still alone with you. The space you left behind is still keeping your shape, even though you're